It's Portugal against Spain, and all the action after this shot. Well, away we go as making a late run into the penalty area. First corner.
This is where they're going to have the outball down the left-hand side, down the right-hand side, and like you said, Cristiano Ronaldo maybe getting into his latter years. It's down to Bruno Fernandes. Can he break the...
The short corner. Play it in. Waiting for the whistle to blow, but it didn't blow. That's a big chance for João Neves.
Oh, it's a brilliant opportunity, Seb. We spoke about...
But they're diving in on Yamal, and that's going to be a free kick. Well, there is one way to stop him.
I don't know how he's won the free kick there. You mentioned they double up on him. There was a triple with Vitinha come across as well. Use his strength, use his quality, his trickery. That's brilliant. One-sided free kick in a dangerous area.
Yamal we're talking about. But not on this occasion.
I think he had a couple of senior players in his ear, maybe trying to work something, but yeah, it was a...
Watching Williams on the ball and running, and the Portugal defence are putting it back as well, and it was just waiting for the finish to be applied by Pedri, and he came so close. What a move.
It's the one they've been looking. It's not getting pushed off the ball.
Nobody had more attempts on goal in La Liga. It wants the pass, but Williams not interested in that. Oh. And it had some bend on it.
It's a really good effort. Thought he was just dipping in the...
And Yamal clipping it inside as well. And the goalkeeper doesn't get there. Goal for Spain. And a goal for Zubamendi of all people. The threat was growing. And Martin Zubamendi gives La Roja the lead.
It's absolutely brilliant. I hope we see it all the way back from the flick from Oyarzabal. Just opens the whole play up.
It's not at the moment. Here's Mendes. Drops the shoulder. Open up for him. What a finish! From the fabulous fullback. Nuno Mendes equalises for Portugal. And in some fashion. What a season he's had, the PSG man. We're used to seeing him flying forward, but not quite finishing like that. It's 1-1. And there may be a question mark, of course, of the build-up when Ronaldo first went through, but how far back to the... Spain come forward again late on in this first half, and where's that? Oh, that is class! What a finish! Beautifully done from Spain. Complaints from Portugal, but you cannot complain about a finish like that. So sharp, so incisive, so very Spain. Special team Spain, and they lead at half-time. Portugal were in the game for most of the first half, fell behind.
And by being targeted, Nico Williams has had so much space down the left.
João Neves, when the Champions League playing in centre midfield, is not a right back. So it meant that Williams was having a field day, in my opinion. So obviously Semedo there, coming on the screen, natural position. He'll actually make Williams defend now because he'll be like a right wing back getting forward. It's more natural. I think it was a huge mistake from Roberto Martinez playing in there in the first place.
And as Karen said, Semedo will be pushing Nico Williams back as much as the other way around.
And that should have been, as Karen says, from the beginning, certainly an alternative, because if Spain does well, when they play the ball in short spaces, is to attract the attention of everyone, but then to leave somebody clear, and in this case it was Nico, who had a field of a time.
So, second half, Mendes, Bruno Fernandes took it brilliantly, and Bruno Fernandes takes the chance, and the goalkeeper didn't know where it was, but the flag is up. Spain, Mendes, too quick for Yamal. Mendes with his loop up. Oh, no! He's always there. Try to keep doubting him. He keeps on coming back. And Portugal keep on coming back. 2-2. And they're showing some resolve here. To Leao. Here's his first chance to run. Or send in a ball like that, and Cucurella, an important header. to take it away from Semedo, who's arriving at the back post.
That's the ball they need to be. The switcher play quick allows Rafael Leao to go 1v1. Comes inside, puts an inviting cross into the box. Crucial defending.
See Hugo Jota on the bench for Portugal again. Example of the depth they have. João Felix and Ramos. Other options if it goes to extra time. Delivery can they find here? That's not a bad go to line one up. And Costa keeps Isco out.
Great work from Zubin.
Well, we have a late winner now. Flag stays down. Oyarzabal must have been offside and was indeed offside. I'm not used to really seeing Ronaldo to be forced to come off, but it's fair to say I don't think he'll be able to continue. But he's played his part.
Around the 60-65 minute mark, this man in particular.
Leao away from Zubimendi and away from Lionel Manda as well, who's going to get a yellow card. But that's Rafael Leao we want to see.
And they're just feeding him the ball. They know he's got the better of him, his defender.
Late on, goes for goal. And Simon had to deal with it. Unfortunately. So we will have more time to play in this one. What a game we've seen so far. 2 apiece. Who played out 90 minutes in which they both scored twice.
He won 6 for Portugal now in possession. They're so brave.
Look at Mendes go, and options in the middle, the pull back, and wide. And Semedo arriving from right back.
So many bodies in those forward areas. It's Semedo causing problems. Come off. It's his weaker foot, so I'll let him off.
Goes, what a run, and just at the last minute, couldn't get that ball under control.
He's been unstoppable, so. Look at the swagger in which he's walking and smiling. He knows he's got the better of whoever he's coming up against. To be fair, Pedro Porro, who's just come on, gets back. But Lionel Man has got out.
Tough time in extra time. Caught me by surprise because I wanted to keep going. But no change to the scoreline half-time of extra time. Still 2-2 in this final.
15 minutes away from potential penalties. Guillem, what's happened to Spain since half-time?
I think it's been a drop of energy. Those players that are important to us, the ones that can run in behind, they were tired in the case of Nico. Lamine has found in Nuno Mendes his nemesis. He's been disappeared from the game completely. And the substitutions have been more about control.
Thus far. The Nations League final will go to a penalty shootout, just like it did in its last edition. It's Ronaldo's equaliser at 2-2, going a long way back now, it feels. And no goal scored after that in extra time. Portugal 2, Spain 2, penalties to come. Portugal off to a good start, he can, right down the middle.
So important, like Karen mentioned, your first penalty taker puts it away, gets you off to a good start, eases the pressure slightly.
Midfielder, Marino, and he sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. He's pretty good from the spot.
You can see the pressure lifted, that's how much it means. That's how tough it is to take a first penalty. You got the whole nation on your back. That moment when you see it go in the back of it, just
confronting the shootout. Vitinha does just about find the corner.
Very good, because look, he's waiting for the goalkeeper. And then he speeds it up, and the goalkeeper...
And that's why he converts that one. Spot kick.
As is...
and scores. You thought he might.
You know, when you've taken that many penalties, you're not fazed by what the keeper's doing if he's thrown himself one side to the other.
Number 3. Oh, just gets it past Diogo Costa, who thought he kicked it out for a split second.
As close as they've come. He knew he was going to go that side.
What about from the spots? We have to say he nailed that one. For Spain. Saved! Diogo Costa always saves one at least. And he's put Portugal so close to the platform.
تكون الأمور حسمت، تكون الأمور حسمت. مبروك للبرتغال، مبروك للبرتغال. هذه البطولة الثانية، وهذا الإسباني هو من أهداهم لقبا ثانيا، وهذا الكبير الأسطوري الآخر بيبي يعانق أسطورة البرتغال عبر كل التاريخ. من خدم المنتخب البرتغالي هذا برازيلي، ولكنه عاش عمره مع البرتغال وأهدى البرتغال الكثير من الأفراح، وقد جلب لهم الكاس ليرفعوها بعد ذلك. له مكانة كبيرة. اعتزل بعد بطولة الأمم الأوروبية الماضية عندما بلغ 40 من العمر. المعتاد يرفع كأسا أخرى، وترفع البرتغال كأس دوري الأمم الأوروبية، لقب آخر يفرح به الدول.